Hello Internet, James Allen from Out of 8, and today I'm playing colony management simulation Clockwork Empires. After a couple years stint in early access, the game is finally fully released. In it you control a colony, giving orders to your different colonists and trying to not really achieve any objectives, but just survive and kind of run a pretty good little civilization there. You can create new random maps if you want, or you can play on the same kind of collection of colony sites, so I'll do that. Basically, you unlock more difficult locations by having certain population goals in other civilizations on the same map. So I'll just kind of pick one of the easier ones, I'd say, probably. That's a pretty good area there, just for purposes of the review video here. Alright. Ooh, desert. Well, this will be interesting. Alright, so, away we go. So you start off with a number of colonists with some basic supplies to start out with. And it is very interesting that I start out with desert, actually. First thing I'm going to do is try to put a farm plot down, which I can't do on the desert thing, but I can do it up here. The way that the game works is it actually has managers, which it calls overseers, and then you can assign laborers to each of the overseers. And then they basically either run a building or do various tasks, or run your civilization, which basically consists of collecting minerals, building things, carrying things around, and stuff like that. So I will assign my best overseer, my best farmer, which is this guy. And I will give Mr. Hastings a worker to help him out. It's always good to have two people on this farm plot. And then they're going to farm the basic crop here, maize. And you can unlock other ones way down the line once you get a laboratory going. While that is happening, I will assign one group of people to chop trees. I will assign another group of people to collect wood and forage, if there's anything to forage, which it doesn't look like there is, considering which biome that we're in. So there actually is not very much foraging to be had. So I'll probably do another wood group and another stone group right there. And that's a decent start. So we'll unpause the game. Here come my basic supplies that I start with. And then everybody should start cranking here, and I should be able to walk up this hill to start farming this. And there he goes. The beginning of each game is fairly straightforward, and it's kind of the same every time. You start out with a farm. You'll build housing to basically improve your population cap up here. You have different workshops where you produce goods. I'm going to do a carpentry workshop first. Kitchen goes second, and then a ceramics workshop. Those are the basic ones. And then you can also get a chemical works and a metal works to kind of build more advanced items. You also build a barracks that you'll need to defend against supernatural stuff like fish people and occult things and stuff like that. You can also trade and have diplomacy with foreign nations, which you can see up here. There's some bandits, which are always hostile, and then really four others. You're kind of working for the Clockwork Empire, so they're friendly to begin with, and the other nations that may declare war on you eventually. You can build mines, which I'll probably do. I saw an indicator over here somewhere of a place to build a mine with a special type of material there. You can also build a naturalist who will go around and explore the region or hunt game, and a laboratory to unlock stuff. You have the public house, which basically provides alcohol to keep people's moods up, and then other services like barbershop, chapel, and training academy, and then the housing that I showed earlier. And then that's basically it. So there aren't a lot of structures, and like I said, they're basically built in the same general order, especially when you're starting out. So we'll kind of let these people go, get their stuff going. I do need to make my stockpile. So we got a large stockpile. This is actually a good place for it right there. So a large stockpile, and actually probably do some small ones next to it. because they will get filled up as we go. So idle people are just going to start moving this stuff over here. And I can actually assign 2 more things. There's 2 people that, 2 overseers that aren't given any tasks. And I actually have 1 laborer that I should assign to somebody here. So we'll give it to one of the people chopping trees. And then off they go. So basically I'm just going to kind of wait a little bit just to get some stuff collected, and then I'm going to start plopping workshops down. And this is actually not a terrible region up here to build in. There's some flat land, definitely, which is actually pretty good. That's not very hilly. Now the only problem is all these rocks around here might be a problem, but that's okay. So I'll probably put my carpentry workshop. It doesn't really matter. It can all just go down here, so I'm just going to kind of plop it right here. So what you do, one of the unique aspects of the game is there aren't just pre-designed buildings you just plop down. You actually have to lay them out. So you do the area that they cover, and then you can put in all these different modules, some of which are required, and most of which just kind of allow the building to produce different things. So you need to put a door, obviously, and then I'll put a carpentry workbench. And then after I do that, I can actually make an assembly workbench, a decor workbench, and so on, add other things to the structure in order to make it produce more items. You can also add decor to it, which improves the building quality, which I might do later on, which improves the happiness of your citizens that work in that building. So someone's going to pick up this job in a little bit. There we go. Hobart Spike is doing it right now. Now, as I said, each of your little citizens has a very detailed history. So as things go on, they'll have all these memories, which will affect their happiness, their despair, their anger, and their fear. Everybody starts out pretty happy. And you can see exactly why they have those feelings, positive or negative. You can see their different quality of life, how they slept, how they are eating. They all have different traits. You know, and the memories down here, and then they keep a little journal to kind of tell you things that happen. And every single person in the game has one of these things, so it's very detailed and pretty interesting that all of that kind of runs in the background. So this building is going right now. It only needed 9 wood and 5 stone to go. You can see all the commodities right here. You can also kind of toggle it off and then see it by category, so you can see how much food you have, how much finished goods. I don't have any metalworking yet. Planks, sand, and stuff like that. So we'll accumulate all that stuff in short order once I get this stuff built. You can accelerate time. All of your guys have a work schedule, so you can actually see that on here. Their different work schedules, so they have a rest break in the middle of the day. And then at nighttime, everybody tries to find a place to sleep, which will build some buildings here in a little bit. The interface is okay. There's multiple ways of accessing some things. I'm going to accelerate time here while this guy builds this thing. And I'm waiting for these resources anyway. Yeah, just a thing on the ground. It's not really any food in this area, I don't think, which is unfortunate, actually. A lot of surface stuff, though. This will be useful very kind of later on. There's really nothing over here. It's kind of a bad area. Okay, so this is done. So I'm going to assign somebody to it. Yeah, I'll pick, it doesn't really matter, one of these guys. So there you go, Carpentry Workshop. All the characters level up too, so as they gain experience doing stuff, they'll actually level up their skills, which is pretty interesting. So they gain experience in addition to having all their memories and stuff. So they that person leveled up actually for stoneworking because they're busy, you know, mining the stone. So it makes sense. So everybody's going to probably sleep in the new carpentry workshop on night 1. So I have enough food for now. Because of my... Actually, I probably will. Because of my lack of kind of foraging food, I'm probably going to end up building another farm, to be honest about it, if I can fit it. fit it like way over here. And let me assign somebody else to that. Nobody else has a good farming skill. Well, let me pick somebody that stinks at... Is there anybody that's terrible at everything? Not really. Could use you as a cook. I should probably use that guy. So I'm not going to get a natural. Alright, who did I just assign? Steam burn. So I'm going to give you my other worker. There we go. So they're going to worry about the farms here. Okay, so this is ready to go. So when you click on the building, gives you the workbench that I had here. I'm going to do a bunch of... Actually, I'm going to do an assembly workbench first, and then I'll do a bunch of planks. There's multiple ways of accessing stuff. You can click on the building. There's also this rundown here, which shows you all your buildings and all your farms. So you can kind of go through and see, like, this is on growing stage 3 of 5 before we get some maize going. And I am relatively full. Now, I can get more workers, but I cannot get more overseers until I get a ceramics workshop because I need glass for their building, basically. I don't need it, but I need it to attract more than like a handful of... Actually, no, I do need the bricks. So I need them to basically advance on in the game. So the order that they put the buildings on here is basically the order you want to really do things in. Alright, my workbench is complete, so I'm going to put that module in my carpentry workshop. There's my assembly workbench. Right mouse button rotates. There you go. Enjoy that. So what I'm going to do is, you always need a lot of planks, especially early on in the game. I'm going to put a standing order. So they will attempt to keep 12... Actually, let's do 15. 15 planks going at all times. We'll see how that goes. So he's going to plot this thing down right there. Saves fairly frequently. And then hammer it away, and then I'll have that. I don't have anything going at that workbench, but this opens up more possibilities. I'll need cots and all this other stuff for basically furniture for all the other buildings that you'll build. So, I need workers. I also need a kitchen, because this stuff's going to finish real soon. So I actually need a kitchen next. I'm going to put the kitchen here. Alright, so we need a door. And we need... I'm going to put 2 stone ovens. So I'm going to probably start out with a worker and a helper. And then I also need... I definitely need a labor bunkhouse. So I'll plot that down here. And that needs a door. And because I know what it needs 3 cots to maximize its pop cap and 2 windows. So we can queue all that stuff up, which is usually not a good idea, but I'm going to do it anyway. And then I'm going to put 3 cots over here. I will actually... I actually can't prioritize it yet, because I need plank... Well, actually, I do need planks for my kitchen. I really should... I need another person for that. So, who's my farmers? I don't think I have another... See, I only have 2 laborers. I need them both for farming. So I really need this to get built so I can get 1 additional laborer in there. So, we're just going to accelerate while we wait for that to happen. So he's building this kitchen, and then he's going to move on to this thing. There's our stones. We're good to go on that. Let's see what our resources are doing. 49 logs is pretty good. 56 stones really good, so we're not really hurting there. So I could actually probably just stop this for now. Got like tons of stone and stuff. If I need that person for something else, I'll just pull them off that job. This is almost done too. It's only 1 more tree left. I have to find some more trees. Hopefully there's some more over here. Yeah, there's some down there. Alright, so wait till that's done. Okay. So if you click on this building, you get 2 population for free. And then for each of these things you do, you get additional 1. So if you build your 2 windows, you get another person. If you build 3 cots, you get another person. If you have a building quality of 4 or better, you get another person, which honestly I feel that, except late in the game, it's not even really worth it. Because basically improving your quality is just making a bunch of stuff on the decor bench. Okay, so I definitely need to get this going. So let me find my cook. I know there was a level 2 guy. There we are. Okay, what do we have for food? We have 10 maize, so we're gonna cook that. So we're gonna do 5 maize chowder. That'll be first. I need some workers. I need a worker here, and I need another worker in the carpentry workshop. So hopefully they'll come in here at daybreak. She'll get immigrants every once in a while. And Sadie's just hammering away. Probably don't really need all that stone, Sadie. I think I'm alright. I think I'm just going to get rid of that task. So yeah, basically that's basically it. Now if they're idle, there's no real, nothing to really wait on. So here we do have the maize chowder is 5, and then we will do farmer stew for my overseers. Okay, so this has the 2 windows are done, so now I'll have a possibility of having 3 people come in, which is good. Now let me look at my raw resources here. Logs are good. Oh yeah, I need to get a barracks too. Rough stone blocks. I mean, that stuff's pretty good. So let me build my barracks. Yeah, I know. I gotcha. So let's build it. Doesn't even have to be that big. Basically, don't really use it too much. So I'm going to put my improved musket locker in there. That's all you need. Which means I got to build it over here once the cots are complete. Which they need planks. Alright, so my chef is cooking. Cots are being made. I'm really just waiting for more laborers. So this thing's already getting built. So everybody's pretty good. Alright. As I kind of mentioned earlier, after you get kind of established, different events pop up, which kind of makes it a little bit more interesting. The barracks is good, so we can assign a worker there. If I have a worker. Yeah. There you go. Enjoy your barracks. And again, if I had more helpers, I would help you with that. Alright, so you are still working on your cot. Well, actually, no, because you only have 1 person, that's why. How many planks do I have? I have 6. Each cot is 2. Actually, I think I'm going to prioritize that. Again, just waiting for workers. Guess they don't want to come to my little village. A lot of the events, some of them are supernatural in nature, some of them involve the other factions. So once you get big enough, the other factions start kind of bothering you. They can invade you, which is usually a very bad thing, as you would imagine. Yeah, you're clearing all the rocks out there. Still want my cots, Mr. Dumpling. I can't believe it's still 2 laborers. Kind of ridiculous. Alright, let's accelerate. Waiting for more people. Okay, you guys are constructing the buildings. But actually, you're just waiting for cots. You're actually not even doing anything. So I could probably use... I mean, I don't even really need it. I'll probably actually need more clay. So actually, we'll do a job for the clay. Because I know I'm going to need that real quick. So let's do 2 clay jobs. There you go, finally making some cots. One cot down. Have some sausages. Thank you, Nola. The maze is done. So let's see what my food situation is. Right. So yeah, I'm just gonna make that. This is probably... Yeah, they're actually pretty close to being done. They're actually going to finish at the same time. So then we're going to have a ton of food we're going to have to process. Alright, so... Yeah. Again, I could really use some laborers. Second cot's done. Oh, all 3 cots are done. They just need to get transported. Alright. How many planks do I have? 2. It's not very good. It's not very good at all. Well, somebody gets to use the cot. Good for them. And I have my other 2 cots sitting here waiting to be delivered. Now, how much clay do I have? I have 19, which is okay. Let me get rid of this job for now. Crop damage due to bugs. Alright, so the cots are done. How much is the musket walker? It is 8 planks. Alright, well, once we get 8 planks, I'll do that. Now we only have 2. Oop. So, make some planks. Ah, finally. Alright, what do we got? 3 laborers, perfect. So, I want to add 1 to the cook. And 1 to the carpenter and 1 to the military. And that's basically it. And I'll get 1 more once all these cots get placed. Okay, so that's good. Alright, so now I can double up this stuff. Which I don't really need now, but that's alright. Okay, what do I want to do next? We'll have to get a ceramics workshop. Actually, I should probably do that next. The rest of this stuff is not really needed yet. But I do need a ceramics workshop because I am going to have to get a... it needs to be fairly large. I'm going to have to get a overseer house in. I'm going to need to get a stone ceramics kiln. And actually, I also need a ceramics bench. And I also need an assembly workbench. Okay. So we will need to build those at the wood thing. So, ceramic workbench. And again, we need just tons of planks for everything. Alright, so I should get 1 more. I'm not even going to worry about the quality. It's -2. Basically, if you look on the menu right here, everything with the little fancy thing adds like 1. So you'd have to basically place 6 things in that tiny building, which is honestly not even really worth it unless you're swimming in resources. Alright. How much do we have? 19. Perfect. Alright, so we'll do 6 and 12? Like 6 and 6. Because it's 2 and that uses 1. That'll be pretty good. Okay, ceramics workbench is done. One thing I wish they would let you do is queue things up. You can only do one thing at a time. So since the ceramics workbench finished, then I have to do the assembly. You can't just say do the ceramics first and then do an assembly after that. It won't let you do that. Like it just lets you have one thing in there. So that's kind of the major thing in the interface that I wish it did. The other one would be just to search for resources. And when you do like this mine surface modes, it'll highlight things when you put your mouse over it, but you can't say like where is coal, and it won't like move the camera to it. That's the other kind of thing that I wish it would do. Alright. Yeah, I need more. Well, I need this thing to go first, which I need 9 planks. The planks guy's got to get on it. So, come on, planks guy. I need some planks. I only got 5. I actually need more logs. Do I have anybody idle? Kinda, because they're constructing a building that isn't available yet. Actually, he also needs to build that locker too. Alright, let's get some more trees. Trees are kind of scarce. You guys need to hurry the heck up. Alright, so the workbench is done, so I do want my this. But I need 8 planks for it. So gotta wait for planks. This needs 9 planks. This is planks is what you need. You're chopping that down, so that's good. So really I'm just waiting for planks. As you build stuff, you build disturbance, which basically is a way of when your colony gets big enough, you have more hostile events, basically is what it is. But it kind of gives a number behind it. My food is pretty good, mainly because of my 2 farms. I'll be set for a pretty long amount of time, I'd say. So, should be good to go there. Luckily, that hill's not too big for them to walk down. Or else this would have been a truly terrible spawn location in the desert. Oh, musket locker got finished. That's good. Unfortunately, that means they used all the planks for that, basically. Yeah, now I'm down to 3 again. Oh, somebody did some family research. Alright, so let's see what kind of day these people had here. I feel like safety is ignored. Get more soldiers. Joy's working outdoors, not very many people. So your despair's coming up a little bit because he didn't eat very good. And then the safety being ignored is angry. Same thing with fear, although it's less thing. And then you can see stuff in the journal about how they talk to other people. It's pretty interesting. You could spend most of the game just looking at that stuff. Alright. We just need planks. Now if I was smart, I would build 2 carpentry workbenches and have them both working on planks. Ominous dreams. Listen to the dream. So, yeah, go build that thing so I can double up on planks. I need lots of planks. Yeah, hammer, 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 hammer. Okay, good. Planks, planks, planks. Need more planks. Planks, planks, planks. How many am I up to now? 5. But, should go fairly quick. You guys are lazy. You just left your logs right there. So he's hammering away. Yeah, so I want this up. And then I will get an overseer house right here, which you need bricks for. And then I'll probably build another laborer house. And then I'll probably do a mine. That's actually what I'll probably do next. And then you could expand further and do the trade offices and stuff. And the foreign office. But that's really when you get really big. I'll probably, you know, that'll be after the scope of this video. So I'm just kind of waiting for planks. How much wood do I have, by the way? 41. It's fairly decent. Chop trees and construct building. How's my stone? 73, plenty. How's my clay? I could actually use more. Oh, there he goes. Finally got his planks for that. Which means now I'm down to like no planks again. Oh. These guys are done. Now I could also put these on, you know, minimum. Actually, I might. But then they want... I really want them... The other thing I want is like an infinite queue. That's really what I need for this. Is to just keep making it as long as I have the raw goods for it. So I have 11. I'll do... let's see. 6. It's 8, 9, 10, 11. There we go. So it really needs like an infinite queue option also. Again, little tiny shortcomings in the, you know, interface. Who's doing that? Nobody. Nobody. It's taking forever on that building, dude. Now we do... Actually, I think I have... Yeah, I have the assembly workbench and the ceramics workbench already ready to go. And this thing just requires planks and wood. So the ceramics workshop is done. Probably pick Hobart, actually. Congratulations, Hobart. You get your own little shop. The kitchen as a helper, the carpentry workshop as a helper, which actually I might pull... Well, when I get my new person in, probably stick him in the ceramics workshop. My new laborer. Like I said, I need an overseer's house, and then I need another laborer's house so I can keep the laborers coming in. So it helps to have everybody have at least 1 or 2 helpers. I think we have enough ammunition. Oh yeah, we can switch. Boom. So, resupply that barracks. It's sitting right there, so... Stone pellets. Yeah, stone pellets. So we're good with ammunition. He's just gonna go grab that box later on. Once they wake up. Alright, we need somebody to... Let's see, what was your result? Yeah, whatever. Oh, they're talking away. Oh, there's some coal. I need that. Yes, please. Yep, somebody got maddened by despair. It's unfortunate. Alright, so whenever you guys want to, like, do this stuff, that'd be great. Oop. Here's an event. I got a labor. So there's my one labor. I'll add him to... I don't know. I know I said the ceramics workshop, but I'm not sure if I actually want to do that. Might just make another army guy. Yeah, another army guy. Yeah, 6-1. So do I have like nobody that's free? No, I have this person that's constructing building. That's it. I have one. Yeah, I have one that's free. And what are they doing? They're constructing the building. Supposedly. Where are they at? Yeah, there you go. Alright, you're making the door. Okay, keep trucking on that there, Enola. Yeah, go make the oven. Taking your sweet ass time is what you're doing. Go get your planks. Then you gotta deliver these two things too. Got another round of maize ready to go. So I will increase this. Basically, you can just keep increasing that forever. I mean, with the maize, you basically make chowder for the lower class, which you can see on here, for the laborers, and then you use farmer stew for the overseers. And that's basically how you do that. So, a little helpful tool tip there to kind of differentiate between those. Okay, Hobart. You make bricks. You make lots of bricks. You make standing order of bricks. You make 15 bricks. Because I'm going to need them. So go make some bricks, buddy. And you got your workbench. You can make stone pellet ammo, which I don't need yet. But I will. But they're good on ammo. They have 50 for now. Might actually make one in a little bit once I assign a helper there. Ah, finally, Enola. Jeez. Okay, why is this dude not making my bricks? It's an excellent question. Who is in charge here? Hobart. Where are you even at? Oh, you're off shift. Well, you're a big jerk face. Alright, and there's my assembly workbench, which I can build the brick ceramics kiln, which I will need to make glass, if memory serves. Yep, so you need that to make glass, which you need for that, but again, you need bricks to make the brick charcoal kiln, or the ceramics kiln. So. Oh, well, I guess that didn't work. So, you need to make some bricks. I will actually give you a helper in a second, once you actually get off your butt and make some bricks. Why are you off your shift? Ugh, hurry up. Go make bricks. I need bricks. Chopping trees. Enola. Yeah, I am full on my pop cap till I build more housing. Finally, Hobart's making some bricks. How many bricks do I have now? I have 2. That's fantastic. Yeah, 2 bricks from 1 clay. Well, after this one, he can do his kiln. So let me actually just place that right there. Okay, make that next. Or, you know, eat some stuff. Yeah, take all that stuff. Go make your thing. Go, Hobart, go. I believe in you, Hobart. Oh, he's Chatterstone. Well, that's unfortunate. Like I said, what would I give for an infinite order there. So his brick ceramics kiln will be done in about 5 seconds. Day it is. So you need more bricks. So hopefully that'll get delivered soon. And I do need to give him a helper because I'm going to be making bricks and glass and all sorts of stuff. So, while we're waiting, let's get some more laborers. Because we do need another set of laborers. So we will do that right here. So we need a door. We need 3 cots. And we need 2 windows. And there we go. So now we need 3 cots. Alright, so it should be good to go there. The kiln needs to get delivered. Or we can start making glass. I think I only have 2 sand. So I can only make not much glass. Actually, I don't want that low. I need that kiln delivered, then I'll push that to the top. What a beautiful day. Oh, good. Yeah, you do have a helper. Yeah, go do some work. Yeah, I only have 1 free person. I really need that overseer thing. The good news is Enola will prioritize buildings instead of mining and stuff, so at least they're smart about that. Alright, Stanley finished with the cot, I believe. Enola's gonna start hammering away. Actually, 2 cots are done. Hobart's bricking it. Up to 4. Yep, cots are done. Planks, planks, planks. Need more planks. 38 logs. Alright, we got another house for the laborers. Now I do need my overseer house. Oh, where do I want to put it? Let's put it up on the hill. Doesn't really matter. That's over on the red, isn't it? Man, you're not going to be very nice about this, are you? Alright, where do I want to put it then? Over here by the coal? Not very much room. Guess I could do it up here. Kind of way out. It's so out of the way. Hate to build over here. I'll probably just put it here. Sure. 8 bricks for that dang thing. Alright, so you need 2 practical beds. You need 2 practical table and chair sets. And 2 fancy windows. Which is like basically all the glass that I have, or will be able to build once they deliver this thing. Alright, who's my 1 person? That is Enola. Is she like stuck in a building or something? What is she doing? No. Apparently you're mining a surface node. I don't know why. Let's like pause that for now. Yeah. So she's just gonna go to sleep. Yeah, that's probably better off. I think that door's gotta get built. Unfortunately. She might be trapped in there because no one can make the door. Yeah, that might be it. She might have trapped herself inside. At least she's happy about it. So which task are you doing? Nothing right now. Oh, man. How much bricks do I have? I might have to pull him off of bricks for a second. Yeah, let me take Hobart off. I need him to help with assistance. Got 2 laborers. So, let's give it to Hobart. And let's give it Nola. Hopefully that'll kind of solve the door problem here. Oh, you're gonna build this thing, aren't you? What are you doing, Enola? Hobart's building that thing. Now, anyway. Hammering away. These shatter's done. And the other thing's done. How much food do I have? 15. So we'll do 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 15. 15. There we go. Like I said, math is hard. Alright, we got planks going. We do not have clay going because I pulled them to do construction. Enola is sitting in a building for some reason. But in general, we got a nice, happy little village. Well, some of the people are scared, but... or just sad, at least. Because they're hungry. Dude, I got plenty of food, so... just relax. Alright, so this is done. So that'll pull in 1 overseer. Get another one for my practical beds, another one for my windows and practical table chair sets, and 1 more if I have quality of 6, which I won't. So let me get 2 practical beds going. Yeah, I think that's the issue, is this door. I don't think she built the door. Alright, so I'm going to put Hobart back on this. And I do need you to make some glass. Still haven't gotten the stinking thing delivered. It's sitting right here. Or somewhere. No, there it is. The ceramic skill's just sitting there. Waiting to be delivered, but the only person that can deliver it is Enola, who is in a building. So that's cool. Anyway. I think you pretty much get the idea of it here. As of course it saves right then. I like this game a lot. I think that the maps are randomly generated, gives a lot of replay value. The interface could use a couple of minor enhancements. Being able to easily search for materials that are scattered around the landscape, and also being able to queue multiple things up at a single building module. Like say make chowder first and then make stew after it. I'd also like to have a repeating queue, so just make chowder as long as you can. But again, those are really minor things. In general, the interface makes it fairly easy to find things through multiple steps, either by selecting it up here or clicking on it directly on the map. I like how it kind of structures the work, where it has the overseers kind of running each building, and then you assign laborers to them based on how you want things to be assigned that way. The beginning of the games end up being fairly repetitive. You can zoom in here. That guy's pretty happy. Because you basically build the same structures in the beginning. You build a farm or two. You plop down a carpentry workshop, a kitchen, a ceramics workshop, a barracks, a mine eventually. And then once you expand out, you can do some diplomacy with the other nations. You can get a naturalist in a laboratory to unlock stuff. You can build a chapel, which they'll, basically request eventually. More housing to expand your population cap. And you can also build some defenses too. You can do basically fort it up if you want to guard against the hostile people who will eventually invade you, and then you'll have to deal with them. So that kind of changes the mid-game there. There's no overall objective in the game. You're just basically trying to survive and trying to run a fairly efficient civilization without running out of too much stuff. Usually I end up running out of food when people start getting too scared and then they refuse to do their jobs, and then food's kind of the first thing that really impacts your civilization there. So practical beds are done, so I would queue those up, but you need glass for it, so that will not be done because the glass has to come in that, which is sitting right there, and no one will go pick it up. So that's unfortunate. Until I get my laborer in, then they would pick it up eventually. I like the module construction of the buildings. Makes them all look different, even when they have the same general components in them. You can end up making them look different, even though they're all square. Then you can put in different, modules for flair, like rugs and stuff. I didn't even make my decor workbench where you can you build bric-a-brac, and then you can make carpets and rugs you can throw on the floor and improve the quality of the buildings. So I didn't even really do that. You have all the hostels, from the native fish people to supernatural stuff to the other nations you have to deal with. Very detailed people in the game. So a lot of things to like, between the random maps, the personal relationships, the custom building layouts, different item productions, which usually involve multiple steps, harvesting the materials and then processing them at a specific bench. The generally hostile environment that has events and a very distinctive setting and theme, I think really helps the game. So if you're into management games, where you kind of manage a little city, then I think you should definitely check this out. That's all I have for today. Until next time, bye now.